to Mario Kart, the very original.
Aww.
Weird.
It's there.
And now that we got this quick little establishing shot, just to save me and Doug a little extra frustration, we're going to use this particular version of Super Mario Kart that is available on the Super NES.
Well. Oh, is this one of them special release ones, like the White Tunic Zelda?
Yeah.
Essentially, it pretty much unlocks everything.
Oh, nice. I appreciate
everything
that.
ranging from the 150cc class to the special cup, which can only be played 100cc and onward.
Well then.
So yeah, believe it or not, folks, we're going to be dedicating ourselves to a Mario Kart marathon, starting with the very original game.
Yep.
Especially since Mario Kart 8 is going to be 10 years old in May.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I gotta keep that reminded to everyone.
But yeah, no, the original game was, I mean, you know, it was the very original game. It definitely is pretty much the kart racer that everyone knows and loves, though it definitely had its humble beginnings. Like, again, you only started with these first and foremost, and you had to unlock 150cc, and, boy howdy, you thought 200cc on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe felt kind of, like an afterthought? Say hello to this. But thankfully we're not doing that.
Fair. Have mercy. Yeah.
So Doug and I have a little game in mind that how we're going to be playing through this game.
Mm-hmm.
There's 8 characters, 4 weight classes, and, you know, the characters of a specific weight class are listed vertically, like Mario and Luigi are the standard types, Peach and Yoshi are the slightly lighter ones, Bowser and DK Jr., by the way, hello Jr., I hope you appreciate being in this game and nowhere else.
Hello, Junior.
But they're the heavyweights, and then you got Koopa and Toad, who are the featherweights.
Okay.
So, starting from chronological order, I guess, we'll be the Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yahoo! Oh yeah, I guess this is the part where I don't know if we're gonna be doing 4-player craziness every single time. But for this one, in the original Super Nintendo, only 2-player was allowed.
Yeah, I think this was just before the existence of a multi-tap was actually a thing.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Also, pay no mind to the flashing red bars. So far with our test practice, it's mostly been running stable for us, just with just a mild hint of input delay.
Yeah, that's really it.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess starting right off with it. Your experience with I was gonna say Super Metroid, but Super Mario Kart.
Well, my first immediate recollection of this game was like way back in the 2000s when I would visit my folks down in Bakersfield. In the South, one of them was actually a chairman, I guess, for the Salvation Army Community Center down there.
Yeah.
And he did have a working Super Nintendo on there, and one of the games he had on hand was his Super Mario Kart, and that was, I think, my first major exposure to the game.
Oh, nice.
And mind you, I already had my first Mario Kart was 64, so to go back a generation with this was kind of eye-catching, if not a bit short-lived.
Yeah. For anyone who wondered how Mario Kart Advance got its look at this.
Right. I mean, hey, it was a big deal to be able to play Super Nintendo-like games on that. Oh no.
Well,
I wasn't expecting shit like this.
Right? I mean, true to form, Doug kicked my ass. But thankfully, I can assure you that he's gonna have to go through a hell of a fight this time around compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As through our testing, we've definitely noticed that we're more on even footing than before.
Hooray! So,
This game is shit.
Yes,
So I can at least assure I'll get some wins.
All right.
Guaranteed.
I guess before we move on to the other co-commentators like me and Sammy and Hype, Doug, your experiences with Super Mario Kart.
Jack shit.
Oh, like
Literally
it
jack
started
shit.
right as we're playing. Oh, okay.
I
Well,
just
you're doing pretty
recently
solid.
played this before. I think depending on when this is uploaded, I think a month when I started playing this.
Yeah, a month, I'd say.
That'll do it.
This feels like shit.
Alrighty then.
I also didn't know I could fully play other expansions. I thought it was just everything was locked from the get-go.
Yeah, he can only not play the N64 one and the...
Wait, did you just get hit by your own red shell?
Yeah.
No, there was like a weird like buzzy those little black orbs with the like mean faces got him.
Oh yeah, the proto amps.
Yeah, the proto amps.
Or maybe they're supposed to be fire traps.
I could see it either way. All right. Well, since you spoke up, Sammy, what were your experiences with Mario Kart, the original?
So I tried it when I got like the SNES Classic for a bit, even though that's not what I was primarily wanting to play. The one game I really wanted to play was Earthbound, obviously, on the SNES Classic, because it's there.
Yay.
But like I tried it and I'm like, oh god, it's reminding me a little bit of like Super Circuit, but worse, almost.
It was the first of its kind. I think some Jake is forgiven.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, but I like the style. It's cool for its time. It's just, you know, it's not for me personally.
Alrighty.
Right. And besides, if you already have Super Circuit, you can already technically play this game if
Yep.
you unlock the courses first.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so that's how that works.
Oh.
That's cool that they allow them to be unlocked. Hi, Pablo, do you?
I've honestly never touched this one. Like, I've definitely seen it in action, and I know of a lot of its, quirks and whatnot. But as far as, like, playing it myself, I've never really gotten a chance to. Nor have I really... not for nothing, nor have I really had the interest.
Oh, sure.
I mean, considering there's far more, like, options for better Mario Karts out there, I can honestly fully understand why. Like, the only reason you play this game, you go back to this game, is mostly if you've actually played this game back when you were a kid, or for the sake of a history lesson.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh shoot! My head shattered.
For full, just for full completion. It's like the same reason you would go to a museum to analyze the museum,
I mean,
Museum.
That is indeed a museum.
or as they call it in Chinatown,
Museum.
Chinatown.
a museum. Yeah. As for me, never grew up with this game in particular. Should be said right away from the fact that I think it was either when we were playing it live back in the day or in our first Mario Kart 8 video ever. I remember loving that freaking big band like jazz breakdown with the trumpets, not at all realizing that it was the main theme of this game. Whoop! Well, boy, that's exactly how my brain felt
Will I give
after
it a
I had
chance?
to like hang my head in shame. Oh.
Oh, no, it didn't. Never mind.
you know, there's something oddly hilariously ironic about how, in the spooky level, Mario's the one that wins.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, this is before Luigi conquered his fear of ghosts.
So a funny thing regarding Super Mario Kart is that the loser actually gets the choice of what to do next when the race is over.
Okay, I can respect
Very
that.
interesting.
Let's finish off. Is it just best 3 out of 5, 2 out of 3? Is it like?
Pretty much, honestly, we're just playing through all the levels. That's all. That's it!
We're saying fuck it.
That was a little mean.
Okay, so it's just a showcase.
I didn't
Fair
do
enough.
anything.
All right.
Exactly. We're doing the full-on Mario Kart marathon, which means we're going to be doing every single level that the game has to offer, and even show us some. Actually, I'm still debating on whether we'll do the battle mode stuff like in the same video, or if we'll dedicate like a whole entire video to every single Mario Karts that we can play at the time battle mode.
I was
I
about
guess
to
it's
say
just-
is. No, go ahead, man.
I guess that would also depend on like how many battle courses that would be if you combine them all. And I guess another thing I want to ask in that regard is that like, will we also count like repeats for like if there was like a battle course in a previous game that gets ported over to a later game?
I don't see why not, considering how, like, especially, take the courses in Super Mario Kart, for example. Like, those get, changed up big time for later re-releases, that I think it's worth, showing them off.
But because I guess that was answering my question. Like, is that the plan? Like, we're really gonna do every single Mario Kart track from this Double Dash, the Wii.
DS.
The only exception,
yes.
the only exception at the moment, unless we can find an alternate means of doing so, are the portable games, namely DS and 7.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Because I think because DS and 7, although DS and 7 are both great, I think we would need to do like some not net play or something like to that extent to try and get that
The
magic.
only
to happen.
thing I have at the moment as far as how we'll handle those games is that we'll probably just do like a showcase of the games regardless. Like do solo playthroughs. Like Doug will freaking rip my arm off if he doesn't tackle DS.
It's a good game.
And then one of us could.
That's my first Mario Kart game, motherfucker.
Aww.
Fair. Totally fair.
I remember that was so. Oh, did you design your own like little like car pattern and everything?
Yes.
Aww.
Logan finds that very adorable.
Because I can't draw for shit. I'm so happy to see like other people like getting used to that. But I remember
5 to 6 fucking years old when I played the goddamn game.
I remembered what it was so. I remember what was so good about it was that. What was I gonna say? I remember what was so good about it was that like it was the first game I'd ever seen where they did the DS download play where you could play the game without even.
You actually got the speed boost.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
So we did.
Where like you could play the whole game without actually owning the game.
Oh, that's nice. I have one too.
Or play with people. Aw.
There.
But that doesn't count.
Oh
Whoa.
no.
Leaving bananas here.
So yeah, I mean, I will say the fact that we actually are pretty much tied right up to the end of this comes honestly pretty impressive. Now it's just a matter of who's going to be the true ring war. It's going to be the older Mario brother or the one who's actually better at games.
I'm just playing this game for fun.
Like no joke, I think it's canon at this point that Luigi's just better at games than Mario is.
I'm just doing this for fun. What are you talking about?
I mean, like, where exactly is it stayed in the canon as far as where?
There's some promotional artwork that you can find that showcases Mario tending to have a harder time playing through the games than Luigi does. Like, I think one in particular from New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe showcases them both playing on a tabletop Switch, and Luigi's having a fun time while Mario's just in shock and awe of what happened.
I really thought you were about.
That's
to
interesting.
Yeah, I really thought when you mentioned where it was from, I thought you were about to mention one of those freaking trivia cards.
Oh, the ones that feature Luigi studying about Hitler or something?
Yeah.
And Stalin or Lenin or something.
Communism, basically.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's very tricky when you try to loop like real world historical facts with the Mario Bros.
It's great.
Yeah, no, go figure. I got schooled.
Hey, I mean it's getting pretty even so far, neck and neck.
23, my fucking age. Probably not by the time this is uploaded.
Funnily enough, 32 I think is pretty much how old I'm going to be turning this year.
There you
Funny
go.
coincidences, am I
It
right?
all checks out. Anyway, time to change classes.
Okay.
But
Peachy.
Yoshi.
Bring,
Yoshi.
bring ho.
Funnily enough, we're actually heading on to Chocolate Island, which looks like a freaking eyesore in this game.
It does.
Yeah, the textures
Yeah, that
on
is
the
an
mode 8
eyesore.
don't do it favors.
You know what? I'll definitely give that to Mario Kart Tour. I think they actually did bring back one or two levels from Chocolate Island, and it's easier on the ice, thankfully.
Thank God.
Do you have a favorite of the Mario Kart, Sammy?
In terms of the games?
Yeah.
You know, that is a fantastic question.
You know what? Let's make it a trick question. Any Mario Kart aside from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Okay.
Because I think that, let's be real, that's an automatic winner to most people.
The N64 one, because it was kind of my first one, honestly. Other than Circuit. I like Circuit, but Circuit has its faults, too.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat.
I just like the N64 one. I haven't played the other ones to really say much anything else on it.
That's fair.
Alright.
I mean, honestly, it's a funny thing about it, because as of, like, when the Game Boy Advance app finally came out on the Nintendo Switch, like, I actually did replay a good chunk of Mario Kart. Actually, you know, I think I pretty much just put so much time into Mario Kart Super Circuit and got just about everything on. It's like, man, this game doesn't get enough credit. Even if it is, you know, there are still better alternatives.
Yeah.
Thank you, you're all a wonderful audience.
I don't think you are.
This I remember from Wii.
Oh, Yoshi no like losing to girls.
Fuck girls!
Yoshi's sexist.
Yoshi's a misogynist.
Ew, women?
Oh my god.
Listen, cut him a little slack. He's just a little kid.
He is a little kid. He's just a baby. He doesn't understand.
He's
that
just a
his
boy.
misogyny is problematic.
Just a boy.
Like, think about it this way. We've all, like, you know, I can speak for the majority of us here. We've all had our time, like, way back when we were younger kids, when we thought that girly stuff was just, you know, PU. I got.
You're saying this in front of the one girl in here as well.
You're fine. You're fine. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm in. Okay, this is the real talk. I was in this thing where, like, real talk. I kind of dug the stories of the Barbie movies more than anything the Hot Wheels tried to do.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, it's like the Barbie stories actually tried.
There was one story. There was one Hot Wheels story I was kind of engaged with. I don't know its name for the life of me, but it was like they had this like big like freaking Illuminati pyramid base, and they would always do their races in like this Stargate portal that they would drive into, and then it would take them to the randomized track that they'd have to go down. And I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what the name of that thing is. I should probably learn the name of it.
Yoshino!
Oh no!
Am I gonna land on
But like
that?
I remember, but then
I'm not.
I want to use this thing, but the roads are so slippery. Ah!
Least favorite track in this game.
No, there's more that gets worse than this one. I can say that.
Great question, Logan. Too many.
Like, honestly, I'll say right off the bat, like, I think most of the Donut Plains courses are kind of horseshit.
Yeah, they are.
Like, especially once we reach the Special Cup, pray for us.
Will do.
That one is up.
Speaking of Donut Plains,
Yeah, that one is absolutely fucking horseshit.
Have you tried any of these special courses out yet, Hype? I did the Zelda one like one time, but I didn't really delve into these special edition things on the service yet.
Oh, for the Super Nintendo Online? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have not. It has been a while since I really touched any of the NSO apps.
oh Jesus,
I probably should give it a...
that's fair. I'm not in the mood for any legacy stuff at the moment.
Well, it's not. I don't know. It's like I think I'm kind of in a point where it's like I'm more interested in trying to get projects off my workload as opposed to just playing old games. Like there's definitely games on my bucket list that I do know I need to finish eventually. I haven't really been doing a good job of actually getting started on them, but I don't know. Like I think once I'm finished with like my current workload, I really do need to like pick a game that's on my bucket list and try to finish it. Problem is there's just so many of them. I don't know which one I want to start with.
That's fair.
That's a mood.
Always the dreaded thought of having to look back on all the games you sat down or picked up and put down.
You ever just been so stressed you just want to sleep?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
From the past fucking week I have.
Aww.
The fucking mood I've ever heard of one.
It's just like, just full on, just overload. It's time to reboot.
Time to reboot my goddamn
Yeah.
systems.
Yeah.
Speaking of games, I need to fully get back to playing Yoshi's Island.
Life was so much simpler when I could just ride on a Yoshi saddle as opposed to driving my own motorized vehicle.
That's racist!
All day, every day. Same shit, different day.
Man.
Are there only like 5 songs in this game?
Might as well be.
I think there's at least 2 or 3 more. There's at least 2 more, I want to say. No, damn it.
With all of your, with all those like cool like remaster the SNES things you were sharing, James, I'm curious.
Huge advantage.
With all of those like remastered, like not remastered, but those cool like CD quality like ROM hack thingies. I'm
Oh yeah,
curious,
the MSU1 Romax.
I'm curious if A, they ever did one for this.
They did.
Yay, and B, I'm curious if they ever like if there's a hack. I kept hearing of one maybe, but I'm curious if they ever made a hack to make it so that you could be playing multiplayer and have other players loaded on the map as well.
Doubt it. That seems pretty intensive.
Fair.
Like, say if we were playing this game by ourselves, like on the top screen you'd have the player's view, but on the top and on the bottom there's like a whole section dedicated to the map, which it's an interesting perspective and nothing else. But I'm kind of grateful that other games dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
All that
necessary.
real estate is better used literally seeing the entire fucking like screen.
True.
Ah, shit.
Whoa.
There's a reason why more people still talk to this day about the original F-Zero than they do Super Mario Kart. And no, I'm totally not because Nintendo totally just reused its thematics for their current 99 craze.
I know it.
Man,
Oh. Ooh.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
I want to see if you make that left turn that we just passed through. That just leads to a dead end.
That is actually.
if I remember, yeah.
A horseshit. Why would you put Bowser? You are evil.
I mean, that's one of those things where you gotta pay. Like, if you're playing the game solely, that's when you gotta pay attention to the map. Thanks.
Yeah, no
Well,
problem.
it also unintentionally saved Doug as well.
That too. You know, thinking about it now, one other thing I do find kind of funny about, or rather interesting about the original Super Mario Kart is how they handle the item boxes.
Oh, how'd
It
they
is
go?
interesting.
Like you've noticed that in this game, they're treated as like the age-old golden panels that you see on the floor.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But the moment you drive over one, you use it up, and it never refills during that race.
Oh, so there's a finite number of items in the game in this track.
Yes,
It
there
is interesting.
Huh.
But thankfully, there's just enough to where that should never be an issue.
Okay. Well, yeah, but otherwise, like,
Like
you
yeah,
know,
no, that turn right there, I think is pretty much it. Like you go there, you just drop right into the lava.
dang, actually evil.
Unless you have like a
actually
feather.
evil.
You know, it's perfect of my own evil.
Oh yeah, no, a feather and a well-placed somehow mushroom, and you can do some crazy things in this game.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Oh, listen to the Little Peach theme.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of crazy thing about it. Like this, that more or less may as well be like a precursor to what it eventually become, the castle theme,
Yeah.
or just Peach's theme. Period.
Oh, yes, yeah. Another one, again.
Oh my god,
Oh,
again.
jeez.
Again.
Is that Teletubbies thing type?
Yeah, it was. Also, I just
I
noticed,
knew-
like, we're on Mario Circuit 3, right?
Yes.
Yep.
The one that they're constantly bringing back.
Probably because it's the most. I guess maybe it's because it's the most expanded one. Not really sure.
I mean, of these, like, do you find yourself like, is the number one version? You know what I mean? Like, is Mario Kart
Whoa.
Circuit 1 like are those usually the most like just nice, streamlined, easy to play courses, or are there some of these later ones that are you feel better designed?
Oh, the later ones do get pretty technical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the first one that's essentially a glorified tutorial, and then you got this one, which has a few more of the tighter turns. And then obviously it reaches its climax by, I want to say,
No.
I want to say by the special cup, where you get like the absolute most technical.
Dang.
I mean, this is something else.
Woo! But yeah, gaze and all, at the second time that the Nintendo fiddled around with the Mode 7 motif that they previously started off with F-Zero.
Such glory.
Glory be to the 7 of mode. A la mode.
Oh no, poor Yoshi!
Yoshi
This is where
got
I'm at, everyone.
completely obliterated.
I dare Doug to just start driving backwards and just try to ram into James head on. Yeah, let's do it, boy. Let's go.
Yoshi was no good at machines.
Let's go. Here we go. Oh,
Oh no!
no. All right, we'll catch him.
Don't worry, I'll catch him up.
This Lakitu is really pissed off. He gave
Fuck
up. Lakitu did.
Sorry, Yoshi, your princess was in another race course.
Was this race 5 for the Flower Cup?
That's I think that's the end of this cup, so time to change drivers.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Heavy
Yeah,
sex.
you be Godzilla. I'll be King Kong.
Hell yeah.
Crack open the bottle of sake or champagne or whatever he's drinking, and that cut advertising. No, Jesus, what was it? Cut cinematic, whatever, the sprites. Where he and Peach start to drinking.
Oh, champagne! Yeah,
Champagne, thank you.
Yeah, only in Japan though, because kids in the U.S. shouldn't be seeing their favorite cartoon characters drinking.
Mario smokes. Mario's of age. He can do what he wants.
Oh, I mean, okay, well, answer me this, Logan. When have you ever seen Mario smoke?
I don't know. I've also rarely have I ever seen him be a plumber, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, that's the only way I can see it happening, where you go from woohoo to it's a stone Luigi.
It's a stone
You
Luigi.
didn't make it.
They didn't make it. That's the only way I see that happening, because yes, I am gonna pull that stupid. I think it was Dobson. I'm gonna pull that stupid Dobson opinion of that the cartoons were the best versions of those characters, and that all the other ones are weird. You remember that? You remember that weird guy who, like, he was like, he was saying that, like, the TV animated version of Link was better, like he hated blonde Link.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
What a wild time.
Listen, there are people out there you just don't listen to, no matter what, and that's one of them.
Oh! I was not expecting
Fuck
you
it.
to A,
Fuck
drift
it. Bowser's
sideways.
going back to Japan to fucking hibernate.
Goes to Godzilla. That was actually incredible. It was the sound effect too. All right.
Oh my god.
Wakes me up. Let's do it. Choco Island. Let's roll.
I'm gonna go buy me some chocolate to celebrate.
Yay. Everything the light touches looks like shit.
Looks like shit.
So hey, Junior, do you think you're gonna get off the road anytime soon? You know you're too young for this kind of crap.
Well, let watch a master at work.
Oh my god.
Come to think of it, where's your papa at anyway? I haven't seen him since the 80s.
I'm fucking tearing
Oh,
up.
He's
gosh,
dead.
like,
Oh,
I want Cranky Kong
I'm
in the
fucking
next.
tearing up over that now.
Careful, don't keep your eyes on the road.
listen, after the movie, Cranky better be in the next Mario spin-off period.
Yeah,
Please.
just,
Like, no excuse at this point.
I guess that's true. Yeah, because I guess for the longest time the quote unquote excuse was that oh. I guess that's true, because like for the longest time the excuse was that Cranky is technically owned by Rare, but
Oh.
no, they're clearly okay with doing Rare stuff now.
I mean, look back on the Mario baseball series, where a good handful of the Kong family actually do show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
really.
I feel like that. Honestly, I feel like that notion of like they can't use them because Rare owns them is a little bit moot, considering that like Diddy's used it in a lot of spin-offs already, and yet he was technically a Rare-made Kong.
Hell, Diddy has his own Super Mario themed amiibo.
Right.
That is true.
They
I
only
guess
like
one of the-
selectively using some of the Kongs that fit
Also,
their
hold on. Think about it this way.
The bottom of the barrel.
Remember Diddy Kong's origins? He was originally supposed to be the hip, cooler version of the character I'm playing as right now.
That is true.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna say? Crap.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
Oh my.
ice,
Another
ice,
lake.
and that's an ice sore.
Ow.
Ice and slippery.
Too bright. Also, I remember what I was gonna say is that one thing of note in this game, I think it ended with this game. Thankfully, maybe the Game Boy Advance one did as well. Red shells are infinitely nerfed in this version. In that you'll use one, and granted, if the player is right ahead of you, then sure, you know there is some strategy to that, because it will beeline to that character. At any other point, if they are making a turn, if they are if they are beside you along the track, the shell will still try to beeline for them, but 9 times out of 10 it will just collide with a wall immediately.
It doesn't take the environment into account with its pathing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know what's
do-
funny though? It's funny you bring up Super Mario Kart, or excuse me, Mario Kart Super Circuit, because that's actually one of the few cases where I think the red shell's actually kind of broken.
Oh.
Because you can shoot out the old-fashioned way, and I think it still works about as awkwardly as it does in this game. But you can also shoot it behind you; it'll stay in place. It ends up just acting like a motion sensor.
Oh, wait, and so if somebody drives by it, it will then target them?
Yes.
Holy crap, I didn't know that, actually. Oh. Like, that was...
This is oh no. Oh
You
no.
know whoever put you. Oh man, damn it!
Good thing I saved the mushroom.
Keep me on the edge of my seat, freaking Rayman Arena all over again.
Oh god, it's the fucking battle mode again. It's like, oh no, oh no, oh
For Scotland! I remember that. That was Doug's first video.
no. Yep, that was.
Speaking of that, actually, I do have a fun idea, but I'll say it off recording.
Oh, okay. I'll make note. But, yeah, now it's Doug's home turf.
If I lose to you here, I'm gonna have to apologize to my son 1,000 times.
You know, once he finally gets bored.
I throw myself out of the family.
This is the one that's Bowser's Castle 3. Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to refinance my house after this.
Yeah.
Hey, remember this is around the time when they used to still say that Bowser had 7 kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am
But-
still stoked, by the way. I'm still looking forward to that. The frickin' because I saw a couple previews. I'm on that Paper Mario Origami King Refolded server. The dude is bringing in paper versions of all of the Koopalings for that like little sauna, like spa in the sky area you go to right before the finished area. Like,
Fuck these swamps.
I don't need them to be canonical like his kids, but I want the Koopalings used more. They're fun like group of characters.
It would be more fun than just using Bowser Jr. over and over and over again.
I mean, to be fair, we did unfortunately come to a point where like the Koopalings were used so often that people were starting to say maybe they're the ones that are starting to get overused, and it's like no, it's more so just that they keep on being overused, doing the exact same fucking thing each and every time.
Yeah.
Like in Wonder, I will still say that I would have liked them to be in Wonder to have the Wonder abilities. I would have wanted to see how that would have worked.
Like imagine having to climb up an Alolan executor-sized Iggy Koopa.
Oh yeah, with his
I would
freaking
like
hair
that.
at the top. I can see that.
Right,
You already go ahead.
Well, just on the whole notion of like using Junior versus using the Koopalings, it is one of those like surprisingly complex things where it's like, at the end of the day, Junior does have like a little bit more to him as a character compared to the Koopalings, but it's like the Koopalings themselves are also just like very like interesting in terms of like concept and appearance. It's like honestly, I kind of would appreciate if they were to like just used equally and like play to their strengths equally, because I feel like, which I know that's something that I think they kind of like did rarely.
How the heck did I lose in my own house?
Man. But just honestly, like, I kind of would like to see them play more with the idea of, like, Junior actually interacting with the Koopalings. Because I feel like that's a dynamic that they, like, outside of, like, New Wii, where, that was the Koopalings' big reintroduction, and, like, a few promo things, they never really play up with that idea, and I think it'd be cute to see.
Yeah, I just off the top of my head, because you're talking about like wonder effects with the Koopalings, like especially because Bowser himself already kind of does it with the big wonder. That like I could also have seen like another rhythmic platforming area with frickin' Ludwig.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been awesome.
Like jump into the beat and all that. Like
just dons a Mozart, just dons a Beethoven sort of gear and just starts playing.
perfect.
You know what
yeah,
I
like,
love?
turn him into the piano. The map piano.
What I would love is that, how like when Junior uses Wonder Effect, he gets like a new form and with like the razor mouth and everything. What if like for a lot of like the Koopalings is their Wonder form, with Ludwig, his Wonder form basically turns him into Elton John.
Dun dun! Like, actually, I would love that. Like, he becomes super freaking vibrant. His teeth become pianos, just like Elton John's, and he can like actually do like a huge, big like rhythm again, like big rhythmic platform.
Well, I just mean like the fact that he even has like the stupid jacket and poofy hair.
I'd be all right. Again, I would be all right with that. Like in the sense of like he represents a more modern yet nonetheless equally iconic musician, as opposed to Beethoven. Make him Elvis. That'll make Sammy happy.
Make him Elvis.
Make him Elvis. Give us make Rapland canon in Mario Wonder.
You bad rap. Fuck no.
But Elvis doesn't rap.
You'd be surprised. Mario's rapped before. He
But
didn't.
here's the thing, has he ever
Little
rapped
Battle did not
good?
like rapping, but Mario rapped.
Oh boy.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it was just continuing off the rapping joke. I mean, honestly, I'm not quite sure if we're really ready for like rapping in Mario. Like we were barely ready for it in Wario.
Oh, yikes.
Oh,
That was a snipe.
what was with that like lazy red?
That's
shell?
not... No, Sam, you got that wrong. That's not a snipe. That's called direct target.
No.
Oh.
No, I must win as Junior. He needs redemption.
Oh. No, it's called We Are Making This the the biggest freaking head-to-head battle yet. We're down to the final characters, and it is still like anyone's game.
Okay.
I'm just having fun because this is so fucking stupid.
I know.
Hold on a moment, everybody.
Oh, what happened?
We're doing. Oh, I guess when you go that far, you actually can't back out until.
Yeah, you can't back out.
Yeah, which one's
What about the frame function?
The what?
The frame function.
That doesn't work online.
Oh shit.
No, yeah.
Then what the fuck?
But yeah, if you need to count totally, if you need to count totally, I think you had 7 and he had 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8-7.
Yeah.
Alright, then apply what we're gonna see here to that.
So I mean, all you gotta know is just that. All you gotta know is that Doug is 1 ahead of James overall. So, with a leading
figure.
point, James will need to win at least
2.
2 of the. Yeah, he'll need to win at least 2 to make it a tie.
That's 3 times I got the fucking boost.
And now he plays as Dry Bones while he was still alive.
This is
Whoa.
the Dry Bones origin story.
Yes.
Also,
Yes, it is the Dry Bones origin story. Before he got killed by Wario. Before he got killed off by Wario and had his cart stolen.
What if he says no?
Oh, whoa! What, the dry bones? He doesn't get
No.
to say. He's a bone.
No, I mean, I was referencing the scene where it's like, what if she says no?
Oh.
That's fair.
Thanks for
That
turning
was
me into a
fun.
better character, boss. I didn't know you cared.
Also, that's the one line that feels like that reminds you I'm watching an Illumination movie.
I mean, to be fair, it could have been worse. And plus, plus Mario Mooks. And to be fair, like you've played the RPGs, like Mario Mooks doing stuff like that isn't like that uncommon.
It's really not. God, I hate this level.
It's a shame because they love bringing it back in Mario Kart 8.
At least in Mario Kart 8, at least Mario Kart 8 controls better than this.
True, and they let you swim underwater.
Yeah.
Do you actually have to manually jump that every time, like over those planks?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, welcome to the Special Cup, everybody. Kid gloves are off.
And...
Fucking
oh.
You know, sometimes I think to myself, why did I get out of bed?
Wonderful world.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
So,
I gotta work
oh my. So I will say, oh my god, we just died. Someone just described it. Oh!
What?
Someone described
lightning.
this thus.
I'm being vengeful!
Toad's a petty bitch.
I lost to a little guy.
So that would be 9-7.
9
Yeah.
to 7.
I lost to somebody's pet turtle!
Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. I was reading this, and apparently, if this is true, I'll take the words from a friend of mine. We not only dodged a bullet, we dodged a nuke.
Oh.
How so?
So you know that Transformers 1 movie?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Transformers 1 or whatever. So they recast Bumblebee for the movie. So it's no longer Dylan O'Brien. It's Keegan. I don't know which Keegan though. I know a couple of Keegans. Maybe Michael Key. But anyway,
You'll be voiced by Toad?
maybe. So Keegan is going to be the voice of Bumblebee, but apparently, if this is to be believed, based off of either an interview or something, originally it was supposed to be Justin Roiland playing Bumblebee.
Oh, dear God.
Oh.
Oh.
Hence, like, you know what? I think I'm alright. I think I'm okay with Keegan.
Rick, I don't know if I want to be a Bumblebee.
Imagine a cut of that movie where it was still Roiland voicing Bumblebee, and there was a scene where he was just stuttering the whole like
I find that annoying immediately.
I would like him less than frickin' Mudflap and whatever the hell the other dude was from Revenge of the Fallen, whatever that one movie was called.
Or are you talking about the culturally offensive ones from the Bay movie?
Correct. The cordially offensive ones.
Right.
That's a way of putting it.
Yeah, it is.
10-7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I was so tempted. I was so expecting Toad to just fucking sink.
Just.
But thankfully, he was still in the shallow area.
I mean, you could possibly make this a draw.
Maybe.
That is true. If James wins the next 3 matches back to back, then we got the draw.
Well, for argument's sake, if he does win the next 3 back-to-back, what would we use to decide the tie?
Battle mode.
I suppose
Well,
that's
I mean,
fair.
like, didn't you say you wanted to save battle mode for, like, its own bigger video?
I mean, you know what? Considering how far into the video we're at right now, I honestly think we could spare time to also squeeze in the battle mode stuff.
Sudden death.
You'd be surprised how fast Mario Kart sessions can go.
True.
Yeah, especially since you guys are on like the final bit, so yeah, that is fair.
I don't know how much time I have for tonight.
Yeah.
Fair. Is it
Whoop.
possible to customize how many laps you do?
Not in the original game, no.
Okay.
It was relatively rudimentary back then. All you could really do was just pick your character, pick a cup or a course, and then go to town.
Oh gosh. Oh my lord. Freaking these courses.
show.
Fix these roads.
You know, I like it. And just speaking of this right now, you know, I want to file a complaint. Who allowed the use of my brother's shells for projectile combat?
I should be offended.
This feels so. It just cuts to him holding it. Cuts to him holding the shell. This feels so wrong.
This feels so wrong.
Oh no, even funnier if that shell has still had a Koopa in it.
That just feels like that was like a trap, like a bait. You just fall in the hole.
Makes me chuckle.
Oh, but I was like, you do need to be careful on these stages. Whenever you collide with the wall, that panel does also drop away, and you can't hit the same thing more than once.
Right.
Yeah, those safety rails don't last forever.
What was that?
I don't know. Maybe was Doug still in still I don't know Super at the time? Maybe it was faded away.
Oh,
Probably.
perhaps. Oh. So your guys, perhaps. So.
Yay!
All right,
I won one!
10 to 8. So your guys' thoughts on 150cc?
In any other game, it's literally the only way to play. Here, no.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, slippery.
Oh boy.
And speaking of slippery,
Time to go to the lake again.
Okay. The like. Yay! I love how they look at each other.
And he looked at
What
me,
delight!
and I looked
What?
at him.
who left those bananas there?
For some reason, I heard Turkish delights.
That's a juice lights or something.
Yep. I still need to try
Oh,
one of those one day.
Well,
I'll get those.
Hello.
Mickey.
yeah, that's one.
That is still fucking amazing.
It's so great. We've been introducing. Sammy and Doug.
Mainly Sammy.
Like more so Sammy, because Doug's
More so Sammy.
Yeah,
Doug's
more so
nowhere.
Sammy. Yeah, we've been introducing the Paul Rudish shorts to Sammy. We're already actually almost done with the YouTube series before it moved to Disney Plus. And what are your thoughts on those, Ben, so far, Sammy?
They're really funny, especially the fucking mini one with the fucking lock and heart one. That shit's funny.
Yeah, that's. Son of a-
Mickey! Son of a- Mickey! It's just fucking.
It's just like
That's Doug.
Well, I guess I want to ask, like, from what all you've seen and remember, are there any other, like, big standouts for you from what we've shown you?
The milk one as well. Shit, the milk one was really funny too. Just
How old is this?
How old is this milk?
this milk.
Also, my favorite bit from that is not even just that, not even that, but all the times Goofy and Donald appear. It's like, don't mind us, folks. Just pretend like we was never here.
10 to
Yeah.
9.
10 to 9, so yep, James is definitely catching up.
Well, it's all right.
Oh
Let's
boy!
see what happens.
And now we reach a deciding point at the very first Rainbow Road.
This course sucks. I don't care what anyone says.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, agreed.
And not even in this version.
I'll gladly take it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not in the original game, though.
Yeah.
That is a little eyesore.
A little. Had a great tune though.
Oh, for sure.
It
Like,
is
I don't think, well, like, when it comes to stuff in Mario Kart, I don't think anyone's ever going to complain about the soundtrack.
Nah. I'm gonna look up the composer of this. I'm curious. Was this also Koji?
No. I don't think it was, anyway.
Look it up. Mario Kart soundtrack.
Like, I know Mario Kart 64, they got some, I forget his name, it's like Kenya something or other, but I don't remember the original game. Anyway, I do!
Soyo Oka. They originally did stuff.
Goodbye!
They originally did music for Pilot Wings and Hockey.
Oh, nice.
See what else I can find.
Also, I love how in Rainbow Road the thwomps are literally already superfied.
Okay, I was wondering why they're blinking. So not only that, but if you touch one, even from the side, it will actually zap you and make you dizzy.
Yep.
Yes, like that.
Damn.
Yeah, I think my comeback's gonna be short-lived.
Oh,
Let's see what else.
I mean,
No.
it's either that or my fucking controller's about to die.
Oh, really?
Really?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was gonna, you know, I probably wouldn't have been able to reach that anyway.
It's a little too far.
Who's like fooling?
Less. Yeah, I think that's it. Ow.
Yeah, no, like Doug's already won this.
It was
There's
a really-
no fucking way. There's no way I'm catching up.
Unless my controller dies.
I mean, did you make sure? Did you make sure to at least charge it before we started?
I haven't played the Switch in like a week.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
And plus, Doctor stuff.
Right?
That's true. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I hate this course. This course makes my innards just want to go back in more.
Makes me wanna
That's
shit.
what it makes me feel. Oh my god. Do you want to shit the rainbow, though? Is the question.
Sure.
Okay.
I can taste the rainbow. I can shit out the rainbow.
That would require a lot of Skittles.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
what a time. Man, I so wish I had a lightning bolt right now. Well, I guess if nothing else, at least I caught up that far to actually see you on screen.
Yeah.
Goodbye! Oh.
You were about to just go off, just like, I'm going to die!
Toad is literally tipping on the edge, but yeah, I think...
I'm going to die.
You know what? I can at least say this much. I was kind of right that Doug was going to beat my ass, but at the very least, I can at least take comfort knowing it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, I do believe we do ourselves some time in the battle mode.
Okay.
Phew.
Now I got the charger.
Honestly, pick whoever. Yeah, pick whoever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, still, throughout all the
Weird.
courses, that was it was not obvious who was going to win that. It was a very clean match.
What was the final score again?
It was a
Oh,
it
it's
was
the
finishing
bubbles.
11-9. It's
You
bubbles.
gotta pop them.
Yeah, the total score was 11-9.
Oh no.
Oh yes, come here, Yoshi.
This is hardly fair.
Oh no, I'm not referring to that.
Oh.
You should think about what I'm saying oh no to.
11
fair.
to 9.
9/11.
Oh,
That-
boy.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
God, I'm
It
not
could
even
also
American.
be. It could also be
No.
20.
Not everything has to go back to that freaking traumatic event.
Yes.
I see you turning red. Anyway, so let's see what else Soya Oko did the music for. Oka did the music for Ice Hockey, Grand Prix, 3D Hot Rally. She also did it for Excite Bike, makes sense. Did it for Sim City and Super Mario All Stars. She worked as a composer on that.
Huh.
Maybe
Oh,
for
nice.
one of the menu. And the last game unfortunately, according to this, the last game she worked on was Wario's Woods.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like
Yeah.
the original or the Super Nintendo version?
Right, because technically there's two soundtracks.
The NES version.
Okay.
So, fair enough. That's just as far as her Nintendo page. Let me see if I can find like an actual like page of what else she's done. Scarlet Moon Productions.
You know, to this day, I'm still
Oh.
To this day, I'm still kind of surprised that they always keep on they keep re-releasing the NES version of Wario's Woods, but they never give that same treatment to the Super Nintendo version, especially now with the online apps having a little more leadway.
Yeah.
I wonder
Okay,
if there
so
was like
what-
anything in particular about the Super Nintendo version that Nintendo were ashamed of.
Maybe it's the fact that Toad literally gets to fight a whole bunch of mythical creatures like a mermaid and a dragon.
They think he's not hardcore enough to deserve that.
Or they don't. Oh, look at that. Or they don't want to acknowledge that there's another species of purple alien like Tatanga.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's my guess, anyway.
So awesome. Go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sammy.
No, I'm just laughing at like again. This is gonna be close, I think, for this one.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care what happens. I don't really bother with battle mode.
No, that's fair.
So I decided to look it up. I decided to look up Soyo Oka. She has her own website that you can even view in English. And it describes that she left Nintendo in 1995 to become a freelance artist. She actually put out an album just last year. Does like chiptune and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says here her last one was Wario no Morty. Then she worked at PlayStation for a bit. She's worked for Maple Story. She's worked for Frog Cafe. Let's see what other games she's done. She's partnered with car companies like Mitsubishi, I think Asahi, and so it looks like to do like little bits for them. She worked at Animax for a while, Sony Pictures. What else? She worked on the Nintendo DS Chunsoft game Zombie Daisuke. Let's see, a lot of Japanese projects. A lot of stuff I can't read properly, but yeah, so she's remained active as a freelance artist.
Oh, that's good.
How are you supposed to hit him with a feather?
You don't.
Oh.
You can jump over the obstacles or jump over incoming enemy fire.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's kind of the reason why they brought the Key Feather back for freaking 8 Deluxe of all things.
Whoa.
That was close.
Funnily enough, though, it was actually planned to be brought back for Mario Kart 64 until that got scrapped.
Oh, really?
Probably would have been too complicated to program around.
Probably, especially with a rudimentary 3D.
Oh,
He's fucking icicles, dude.
yeah.
Right?
Oh gosh, that green shell's still going.
Ow! I did that to myself.
I kind of felt that. Anyway.
Ow! Easy.
Turn around. Turn this thing around. Turn this thing
Turn
around.
this motherfucker around.
If there was a way for me to crouch jump while on a go-kart, I'd be doing that right now.
Careful.
No!
Oh no!
What happened?
Another
I
shell.
my own shell.
A shell came back angling at him.
Poor Mario.
I think
just
there's
crying.
one left.
Man,
Yeah,
this
there's
shit's
one
fucked up.
left. So it's either
Oh,
gonna
this
end in
one.
a draw or Doug is just gonna win. That.
So again, let this be for the record, everyone, that this game is either it is an accurate representation of these two competitors' skill levels,
Or a shit
or this
fest.
game requires no skill. Yeah, or this game requires no skill whatsoever.
I'm just doing my best.
I didn't really play much of the battle modes that much. Hype, do you?
Well, again, haven't really touched a whole lot of Mario Kart, so I wouldn't really know. Like, I think the only
Not even
battle
8?
courses I've ever really played are the ones from the 64.
Aw. I guess that's right. I forgot. I don't think you ever got 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, no.
No,
you
I
didn't.
haven't. I haven't really had much of an interest in doing so. I mean, I might eventually,
fair.
but at the moment, I'm fine.
I will say, like, especially after the expansion pass, like, it is probably the most bang for your buck Mario Kart out there now.
Yeah,
Right.
so I've heard.
What the heck is that green dinosaur?
Somewhere.
Where are you?
Me and Doug had the same fucking.
You got your medicine.
Coochie coochie.
And the more I'm looking, especially with the different colored zones and stuff, what this is reminding me of is freaking whoa.
Oh,
Nice.
What this is reminding me of now is that I miss Nintendo World. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. I miss Nintendo World, and like it was the Mario and Yoshi the hunting down the one like stray Yoshi or stray Mario, and he had the hunting Yoshis to try and capture the other player, and like it just was really cool. Like it was a cool idea having the tablet and stuff and show different perspectives, and I don't know.
I mean, this is going butt shit nowhere.
I will die on this hill that I thought that was a far more creative like tech demo than frickin' 1-2 Switch.
yeah.
And yeah, 1-2 Switch gets the sequel.
Somehow.
You guys don't understand. It was really brave how they were milking that cow in front of an entire group of friends, and no one made fun of them.
Okay.
Best part is you can totally make that a literal or a metaphorical joke,
Can that right there
and
too.
nobody will be able to tell the difference.
What's the difference? I don't know.
I'm also this weird thing where I probably wouldn't die on that hill. I would definitely stub my toe on it though. Of like, I thought that the Nintendo Labo like was even a pretty like solid like tech
Ow.
demo of what the Switch is capable of.
Also, sometimes like these I keep forgetting I need to actually use my brakes.
Yeah, you're going to. Oh yeah, in battle mode, do you default to 100cc?
I think you do.
Okay.
Like, imagine having to go through all this on 150cc.
Oh, Lord.
Ugh. I'd rather not.
Almost.
Oh.
If that ended up actually hitting you, I would have laughed.
I would have too, to be honest.
Just like point blank, like all right, oh, some Looney Tunes stuff going on.
Oh, what's the use?
Oh,
For now.
dog
It's
win,
gonna be a freaking war of attrition if I kept going.
dog win.
Yippee! I won both the race and battle for what? Absolutely fucking nothing. God, this game sucks.
My age is finally catching up to me.
Oh no.
No!
Alright, well, that said, all, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all enjoyed our time with Super Mario Kart. We are never touching this again.
Thank God.
Even though, again, the history is very much appreciated. So stay tuned next time as we actually go to my second favorite Mario Kart of all time, the one that I started off with, Mario Kart 64.
Oh,
That's gonna be fun.
Yahoo!
Well, that being said, we're probably not going to commit the same mistake we did when we actually showcased that game years ago. We're probably going to do that one via Parsec.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll see you all next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
What a shit game for me winning.